Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Shot's good by Sabali.
Well, Sabali has the tools to be dominant in the paint. Muscles her way to her shot.
Here's Reese. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, showing off her range out beyond the arc. She's worked hard on her three-point shot.
Here's Copper. Here's Mack. Beckers grabs the rebound. Driving in.
When she goes to the bucket like that, the length of Reese is tough to stop.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Sabali. It's good.
And pressing the attack, she makes a play off the bounce. I appreciate that mentality.
Yep, that one goes in there.
She's so tough around the rim. Angel Reese, a major problem inside.
Takes a three. Copper can't hit. Baltimore on offense. It's a three-point game. Parker's shot is off. Mack with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Stolen away. Takes it inside. Plays it up and banks it in.
Contact or no contact, she was getting through. Great use of power on her part.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Count it. Here's Beckers. The three. Parker with another miss. It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Mack. All alone. Baltimore with the rebound. On the wing, Mitchell. Cans it from downtown.
You know Mitchell loves the three. Remember, she's led the league in attempts from the arc before.
Here's Mack. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And two shots coming up in the line as she gets fouled on the shot.
Look, you could tell right there. She knows how to draw the whistle.
No good on that one.
A bit of a late bloomer in the WNBA, but you'd be hard-pressed to find any team that doesn't want a Kahleah Copper on their side.
Good on the second free throw. Baltimore with the ball, leading by 5. For three, Mitchell, and Baltimore hits again from deep.
It really doesn't matter where she is on the floor. She's a threat to pull up.
Here's Sabali. Driving to the basket. Lays it up off the glass. 1:43 left to play here in the first. Parker outside. Good on the triple.
And right there, she shows her touch from long distance. She's got a nice shot.
Parker against Thomas. Here's Copper. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Mitchell right side. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The tray. Rebound by Parker. Baltimore on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
She's going to do that every time. Lots of confidence in the catch and shoot.
Phoenix trails by 12. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And Copper can make you pay from deep. Gotta get out there if you're the defender.
Nelson Adoda. And that one's good. Parker.
Well, she won that second chance look by being well positioned and ready for the rebound.
Here's Copper. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's sent back by Mitchell. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. Mitchell in the corner. Beyond the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Well, everyone knows Mitchell can score, but defensively, how do you slow her down? Tonight, they've had no answers.
1 second left, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Baltimore with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Baltimore.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Just working off the ball. She stays ready to catch and fire.
On the wing, Brown got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. To the left wing. Here's the screen. Now Parker. Three-pointer. It's good from long range.
It requires serious confidence to attack like that in motion. She just knew that was hers for the taking.
Outside Williams. Pass to Brown. Poked away. Baltimore leading by 19. Fires for 3. Gray, that's good.
A polished and reliable perimeter shooter. Gray doesn't think twice about shooting from the outside.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play. Get some points and give this team some confidence.
And Phoenix making a change here. Here's Thomas. Pass to Copper. Shot to stop the run. Phoenix no good that time either. Baltimore leading by 22. This one for three. Gray's shot is off. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Parker outside sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, she has been on top of it here. What a performance.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Copper can't hit. Austin kicks to Parker. Takes the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Look, she knows how important that shot is for effectiveness of this offense.
And here's Phoenix. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Here's Copper. Phoenix no good that time either. Baltimore with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Parker outside. It's hauled in by Thomas.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Baseline J on the way. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Reese gets the bucket.
I mean, if Reese is connecting from long range, the defense has no chance.
Here's Copper. And Brown now atop the key. The screen from Brown. Pass to Thomas. 5 to shoot. They can't stop the run with that one. Baltimore on offense to the paint. And taken away by Brown. To the middle. And out of bounds as Baltimore gains possession. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. For three, Mitchell drills it from outside.
What a night she's been having. It feels like every time she gets a shot off, it's falling in.
Inside. Fires the three. Baltimore with the rebound. Pass to Reese. Launches it. Sinks the triple.
Well, she can hurt you from deep when you give her a chance, and the defense just learned the hard way.
32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. From 11 feet away, and the basket by Thomas.
Keeping things simple. When Thomas sees the mid-range shot open up, she doesn't hesitate.
For three, Mitchell, and Baltimore hits again from deep.
Shooting while in rhythm, the defense has got to be more mindful of her ability to pull up off the dribble.
Here's Thomas. Count that one.
Well, the key is Thomas's spot. Very confident in her ability to score inside.
For three, Mitchell. Up again. Sabali with the rebound. And so it's Baltimore going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Baltimore on offense. Parker outside, and the three ball is good.
She knows how important that corner three is to the flow of their offense.
And Phoenix has possession. Pass to Copper. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. Baltimore with the rebound. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Well, when you let someone like her get into a rhythm, you're digging your own grave.
Here's Copper. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Fires the three. Connects from three-point range. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Thomas. They need this. Shot clock at 5. Thomas a screen on Mitchell. Here's Copper. It's Thomas outside. She drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So she'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And they're trying to make it hard on Thomas. Fouled her in the act.
3 shots. 3 shots.
Free throw good, Thomas.
When you talk Alyssa Thomas, she's led teams to the finals. She's made all-star games. One of the truly elite players in the game.
That one is no good. And she nails the third. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Lets the three fly. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, I give her credit. Reese has been working hard to improve her jumper, and we see it pay off.
Here's Sabali. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Well, while I like aggressive interior defense, she really made them pay for it by getting physical right back.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
In addition to being a talented scorer and rebounder, Sabali is also an adept passer and capable defender. The total package at 6'4".
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Baltimore on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. For 3, Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Pass to Sabali. Back to Thomas. Here's Copper. And Mack has it in the corner. Reese pulls it in. Mitchell outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Copper. The 3. That one's not going to go. Fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together.
And Phoenix has possession following the three-pointer by Baltimore. 1:57 left in the third. Copper can't hit. Parker with it. Pass to Reese. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Wow, what a night for Reese. She has been a consistent threat at the offensive end.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Thomas gets the bucket.
These looks can be easy money if you've got the skills she has.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And Mitchell gets it to go. Outside Thomas. Down low. Here's Mack. Drops in the layup for two.
Well, that's great use of her body and her instincts to get in position and convert inside.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Here's Copper. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Baltimore with the rebound. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Copper. It's stolen by Mack. Thomas against Parker. Thomas, no good. Here's Reese. And Baltimore hits again from deep. And so it's Baltimore holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Right back after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Outside Williams. Here's Thomas. That one rolling around and runs out. Baltimore with the ball. Here's Gray. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Look, she knows how important that shot is for effectiveness of this offense.
And here is Brown. Baltimore with the rebound. Here's Horston. And she makes the basket. Gets the whistle. Now a three-point play opportunity here. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Baltimore?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
And that one misses. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Bonner kicks to Williams. Brown outside. 5 on the clock. For 3, Bonner. Phoenix, no good that time either. Pass to Gray. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Thomas. Williams up on top. Here's Brown, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
I love how she moved the ball right there, setting it up on a platter.
And Baltimore calls time here. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. For 3, Mitchell, good on the triple.
Off the catch, she's right in rhythm. Great possession.
Thomas passes to Mack. The offensive rebound, no good, shot missing. Into the lane. Now, here's Thomas. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Wow, clock ticking down, but she got it in under the wire.
Sinks the 3-pointer. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Mack, and here is Thomas. They set the pick. Here's Sabali. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Here's Copper. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. The rebound by Horston. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Mabry. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Showing off the deep ball there. Shots like this really help her confidence.
Pass to Copper. Phoenix, no good that time either. Now Austin. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. .105 left to play in the final quarter. Copper, good.
Love the fight from Copper around the hoop.
Baltimore on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. Took her no time at all on that one.
Well, showing off her range out beyond the arc. She's worked hard on her three-point shot.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Mack. Inside. An easy 2 points on the layup.
How about those 2 points from her? Goes through contact. Bravo.
Here's Mabry. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. Sabali. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
A little contact doesn't go a long way against Sabali. She'll battle against anyone, anytime.
Both good from the line that time. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. To the middle. Yep, it counts.
Well, it's clear that Sabali is in a groove, finding points left and right. I'd keep going to it.
Lets it go from deep. Mabry's shot is good. And so it's Baltimore with the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. And now we present our player of the game.